What are you listening to? Is the topic of the day. Today, I want to talk about this topic of what you are listening to. For what most of us don't understand is that what we repetitively listen to is what causes us to be in the situations that we are in. It is what causes us to have the beliefs that we are having. It is what causes us to have self-sabotaging actions that we are having. What I mean when I ask the question, what are you listening to? Is this the things that you listen to and believe in are what you are bringing into your life, are creations that you are making in your life. If you listen to a certain type of music, it will have an effect in your life. I often see this happening when someone has been in a relationship with a person and the relationship didn't go well for whatever good reason or bad reason. The person begins to listen to some sad love songs. The reason why they listen to those sad love songs is because they are beginning to see themselves healing from the song. Maybe the song is making them feel better of the situation, talking about how trash that their partner was. What's happening is that if the person was listening continuously to the song, that person became affected by that song. If you notice, the music that you listen to affects the type of person that you actually become. If you listen to tranquil music or relaxed music, you will become a relaxed person. You will become a person filled with tranquility, a person who's serene, and a person who is calm. Is a person that you will most likely find listening to meditative music. If, for example, you can listen to some gangster rap music, that gangster rap music, it actually makes you to feel like you yourself can be a gangster. You actually feel like you're a gangster. You actually feel like you can start to explore things. It's what actually affects most of the people in their growing up stages in life. They are affected by the social media trends and the music that is being played. So these are the things that you are actually creating in your life. So if, for example, you look at your life, the interest that you are having with the music that you are listening to, you sort of have formulated an unconscious inner belief because the music that you continuously listen to has a message, and these subliminal messages from the music, they create a state of consciousness. You become conscious of a certain idea, but this state of consciousness is happening unconsciously. It's not happening consciously. In other words, it could be a favorite line in a song, and that line in a song, you when it comes to play itself out in your life, you will not realize that you were affected in your decision making or in your choice of reaction to your situation or responding to your situation. You won't realize that you are affected by the message of that song. So what I basically mean is this music has got a way, through it having frequencies, through it having messages, it has got a way of making deep-seated inner beliefs in your system. If you notice yourself that you behaving in a certain way, you can, or if you can trace back when you started to change your behavior. If you feel maybe your behavior is not good, you can trace back through the music. What were you actually listening to? So the music that you listen to changes your behavior, it affects your thoughts, and also it changes your mood, how you actually feel about things, and also it creates you to have some sort of belief that is new. Another thing that I want you to take into account is who you are listening to. For example, if you're listening to a person who is saying things that are giving mixed signals. In other words, a person is saying that as people, you can make mistakes. As people, you're not perfect, or you there are things that are possible and things that are impossible. If you listen to that person when seeking for advice, and you regard that person's advice to be highly recommendable because of their age, and because of their experience, you will become affected by that person's belief system. In other words, the way that they believe, or the message that they are saying, it will become your belief. So who are you listening to? Who are the people that you are talking to? What is the content that you are listening to? Even on YouTube channels, what's your content? Your content will affect how you view certain topics in life. So there's so much going on in social media that you will end up having wrong beliefs. So with that being said, guys, the solution to this problem that we are faced with of who we're listening to, listen to the infinite power that you have within. In other words, speak to the voice of truth that is within you. Ask that voice of truth to guide you in all your ways. By this, basically, I mean this. Ask the voice of truth to be with you every day. You can say, I believe that the voice of truth is always guiding me. It's always protecting me. The answers are within me. And if I don't have an answer, the God within me will come and give me the answer. So for such affirmations, I would suggest that you listen to some of Joseph Murphy's affirmations, which are very, very, very good for connecting with the cosmic powers and protecting your belief system and the way that you do things. Because remember, if you just use your own power, what happens is that you will not be able to solve the problems that you are having, because you as a person are limited when you see yourself as the physical person. But when you now start to use the infinite power within, the God power that you have, because God is you within, pushed out to being a person, you begin to find solutions to your problems. And I would also suggest that you start to do visualization techniques like meditating and certain exercises that can actually boost your ability to become the better person that you aspire to be. So you could be having negative beliefs, and those beliefs could be caused by who you're listening to. And I would suggest that you start listening to content of the desired type of personality that you want. If, for example, after listening to this message, you feel you have learned something, you can go on and listen to other creators that are speaking also of the law of assumption and how to view yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. if you have never come across this way of thinking. Until then, you can, even you yourself, begin to have a self-concept that is oneness with God or the cosmic power. Thank you for your time, guys. I will do meditation. I suggestions in some videos to come in the future. But you can just go on YouTube and look for meditation for removing negative blocks, or meditation for, whatever it is that you're seeking. But I would suggest to you a meditation that will instruct you on how to meditate, especially if you are not well adversed with meditations. With that being said, guys, be careful who you're listening to, because you will believe that way. You will be that way. Thank you for your time, and may you enjoy your day. Thank you very much.